As you already know how my usual introduction goes, that's normal. Hi, my name is AYAWAH, but now I must tell you this. I'm no more AYAWAH. I am AYAWAH LAMINA. AYAWAH LAMINA, not AYAWAH. Yes, and I'll tell you the reason behind changing my name. I am what? AYAWAH LAMINA. Yes. Yeah, this changing of name is a new energy to me to end or to stop procrastination. Yes, to end procrastination of my videos, procrastinating any day or any time to shoot a video, to end that. This is a new era. This is a new me. This is a new name. It's a new time to be shooting a video, shooting videos. Yes. And as you already know, I do talk about business. I don't have a business though. I do not have a business. But I do manage a business. That's the real fact. I will not come here and lie to your face that I do manage a big corporation or a big business. Nah, I do not have a business, not a single one, not even a half. But I do manage a business. And whose business is that? That's my grandma. Yeah. I do manage my grandmom's business. I mean, it's a drink shop, like a wholesale drink shop. Worth like 100,000 Ghana cedis. Yes, a small shop. And I've been managing it for the past, let's see, is it 5? Yeah, for the past 5 years. Because as you already know, like, as you know, our grandparents are now weak. Like, they are not capable of doing the things that they were doing back in the days. They are weak now. So left for us to continue. So I'm now managing. It's not mine though. I do manage it for her. Yes. So when I chanced on that opportunity, I decided to come on this media to share the difficulties in managing a business, in controlling, the difficulties, the fun of managing a business, the I mean, I don't want others to go through the hard times I went through, or even others to know how business operates, or the difficulties in business. And and my, this is even the reason why I'm doing all this thing. I'm doing it for myself. For myself. For the future me. Because let me say this. I'm projecting or I'm manifesting what I want to be in the future. I'm manifesting what I want to be in the future. to be a businessman. Yes. So I want to share out the difficulties. I want to share out what's on my heart, like everything that's on my heart. Everything, anything that's on my heart. Like anything regarding business, regarding life, regarding future. Anything. Yeah, regarding anything around business, around, yes. And besides, I'm doing this for myself. I'm manifesting this for myself, for my dear self. Because I know I'll one day own a business, not a family business, but a business for myself. I know I'll one day create millions for myself through this business. And I know one day these videos that I'm doing will help somebody to achieve his or her dreams, or to even overcome some difficulties in his or her business. Yes. So that somebody will not go through the same difficulties that I went through, or even know that these are the difficulties in business, these are the fun in business. And yes, it's worth doing a business in and in this part of the world that we find ourselves. Business is the only thing that could help us build our continent. I mean Africa, build our nations. This kind of formal education is something weird. I'm not saying formal education is not good though, but this kind of formal education is something weird. It's something weird. These people came here to colonize us, to impose formal education on us. I'm not saying we were not having formal education, but this type of formal education that they brought to us is making us believe that government works. I mean, that kind of business that will not build our country, our continent, is better than entrepreneurship. Well, everybody got his or her own choice. But I believe entrepreneurship is the gateway to building Africa. It's a gateway to building our nations, our continent. And I believe I'll one day change the narrative around this. I believe so. That will change the narrative around this. Well, I've said much on myself. I mean, what I want to be and the business I'm in now. But let me share this two out, like what I want to do with this channel. Yeah. Why did I create this? Why did I even create this channel? This channel, AYAWAH LAMINA. Firstly, for myself, I think I've already explained this for myself. Secondly, for you out there, for you, I mean you watching, for you. Thirdly, to change the narrative around entrepreneurship. to change the narrative around entrepreneurship. And fourthly, I want to be an example of anything in the mind is possible. I just want to be an example that I kept this thing in my mind. I kept this thing in my mind past years ago, and I was able to achieve it. So why can't you achieve yours? That's it. Nothing else. These are the 4 main reasons for this channel. Maybe I might top up or something. I might top up in the near future. But these are the main 4 reasons why I started this channel. These are the 4 main reasons why I started this channel. And I think I've already explained it before even listing these 4 main reasons. I think I've already explained it. Number 1, for myself, to manifest this business for myself, because I'm now managing my grandmom's shop. Number 2, for you, to help you decrease your difficulties, because I'll be going through this and I'll be sharing out the tips, the difficulties, the do's, the don'ts. Yes. And number three, to change the narrative. Yes. Number 3, to change the narrative around entrepreneurship, because that's the way Africa we could build our continent. Yes. That's the only way that we could build our continent, through entrepreneurship. And number 4, for others to know that anything in the mind is possible. Because even the phone in our house is somebody who made it. He thought about it and it came into existence. Anything in our minds is possible. And I want to be a clear example of that. Anything in our minds is possible. I want to be a clear example of that statement. I've not always wanted to be a businessman. I think in my past years, I've always wanted to be in the government sector. But now I came to realize that now entrepreneurship is the best way. It's the best for me. It's the best for me. Entrepreneurship. I had thought of being a YouTube traveler some years ago. Yes, I wanted to travel the world, to experience the world for myself. But I came to realize that, I can experience the world for myself, but what legacy am I leaving? What foundation, what name will I leave on this earth when I pass away? And I discovered entrepreneurship. And besides, through entrepreneurship, I can even travel around the world. So why don't I involve myself into entrepreneurship, then travel around the world, than just having one mission or one vision, which is traveling around the world? I could join both together, being an entrepreneur and traveling around the world, because definitely being an entrepreneur, you definitely travel around the world, looking for deals, looking for this, looking for that. Yes, And I know this will be tough. Ha! This is going to be tough. But I know it is possible. As one of our mentors, Sumi Smart Francis, always says, I'm nothing without God. But, well, I'm nothing without God. I know it will be tough, but I'm nothing without God. And I know God is on my side. Everything is going to be successful. Next 20, next 30 years to come, I'll be watching this video and I'll be glad that at least I've made some impact in this world. Yes, I've made some impact in this world. I'm going to be a businessman. I'm going to travel around the world. And I'm going to help others achieve their dream. No matter what, no matter the circumstance, I'm going to do that. When I'm even talking about businessman, I'm going to be a successful entrepreneur. Like, I'm going to be a successful entrepreneur to help others to achieve their dreams. To tell others that to preach to others that anything in the mind is possible. Like I did. So if you've watched this video to this very end, I really appreciate you. Thank you. Be part of this family. I'll be glad you'll be part of this family, this channel, and we'll grow together. Thank you very much. Bye.